Hello friend, I want to tell you about the Mazda 6 car. The third generation of the Mazda 6 has been designed in accordance with the Skyactiv idea, which means that it should be light, efficient, great to drive, and also look very good. It is interesting to see whether the Japanese have eliminated all the problems known from its predecessors. We reveal our cards. In principle, this car is still in production today because the 2017 facelift, loudly announced as the new Mazda 6, in fact, only changed the appearance details, the dashboard, and electronic systems, but not the construction of the car. The first facelift of the model, produced since 2012, took place in 2015. The predecessor had already struggled with a few problems, including anti-corrosion protection, delicate paintwork, and sensor failures. Corrosion is not yet the enemy of the latest generation of the 6. It is better protected. However, time will verify this area. If I were to buy a several-year-old Mazda today, I would still invest in additional protection. Another issue is the paintwork, which, like in almost all Japanese cars, is still thin and susceptible to damage. A classic sore spot for cars from this country is the delicate brakes, mainly the warping discs. The same is true for the quality of the cabin. Rated well in tests, it is often negatively verified by users. However, minor equipment faults, mainly electrics, are completely out of character for Japanese cars. Mazda has struggled with diesels for years, and the first generation had numerous serious faults, including seizures. The second generation had better 2.2 and worse 2.0 engines. As recent years have shown, the latest 6 inherits genes from its predecessors. Here, especially in models from the beginning of production, there are cases of camshaft seizure, oil pressure drops, and the operation of the exhaust gas cleaning system causes the lubricant to be diluted with fuel. This can also result in problems with the shafts. Gasoline engines are considered to be completely reliable, although we know that in some units, probably due to the way they are used, a large amount of carbon deposits accumulate in the intake channels. Objectively, the Mazda 6 is good as a used car, but subjectively, the aforementioned faults are a bit worrying. We are talking about a car that is at most 6 years old. When buying an older car, you have to bear in mind the high prices of spare parts and, regardless of age, the huge popularity of the model among thieves. Common Mazda 6 GL faults: paint damage, minor equipment faults, decreased lubrication of diesel engines, fuel and oil, upholstery that wears out quickly, problems with battery charging. What to look for: well-kept, regularly serviced models with a petrol engine. What to avoid: not avoid it completely, but be careful when buying a suspiciously cheap diesel or a car from the US that may have an accident history. Thanks for listening to me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and rate my video. If you know of any problems with this car that I haven't mentioned, be sure to write about them in the comments.